In the bustling rhythm of modern life, where every moment is filled with endless stimuli and relentless demands, there lies a profound yearning for clarity, purpose, and tranquility. It is in this quest for a deeper understanding and a more meaningful existence that we turn to the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided countless individuals through the ages toward a life of virtue, reason, and inner peace. Stoicism, born in the bustling markets of ancient Greece and refined in the halls of Roman power, is not merely a set of teachings, but a way of life. It offers us the tools to navigate the complexities of human desires, emotions, and the inevitable challenges that life presents. Among the myriad topics it addresses, Stoicism provides a unique perspective on one of the most natural yet complex aspects of our existence: our sexuality. But hold on, if you're as passionate about spreading Stoic wisdom as I am and want to learn the art of crafting impactful content like this, I have an exclusive opportunity for you. Introducing my premium course on mastering the art of creating Stoic videos. In this comprehensive course, you'll learn the ins and outs of crafting compelling narratives, engaging visuals, and the subtle nuances that make Stoicism resonate with your audience. Ready to embark on this transformative journey? Simply slide into my DMs using the email provided in the description below, expressing your interest in the course. Let's together amplify the reach of Stoicism and empower others on their own transformative paths. Today, as we explore the Stoic viewpoint on sex, we embark on a journey not just through the teachings of great philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, but into the very heart of what it means to live a balanced, virtuous life. The Stoics teach us not about the denial of pleasure, but the pursuit of something far greater, a life led by reason, where every decision, including those regarding our sexuality, is made in alignment with our highest values and our deepest understanding of the nature of happiness. Let us delve into the Stoic reasons to approach sex with mindfulness and discipline, not as a set of prohibitions, but as guidance towards freedom, virtue, and the profound peace that comes from living in harmony with nature's laws. Join me as we explore 8 compelling Stoic insights into why temperance in our sexual lives can lead to greater joy, deeper relachi. Let's embark on our first point of contemplation: mastery over desire. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of human nature, recognized the powerful force of desire. They didn't seek to extinguish these natural inclinations, but to master them, to ensure that we are not unwittingly enslaved by our appetites. In Stoic symbolism, our reason is the charioteer, and our desires are the horses. The charioteer's task is not to kill the horses, but to guide them, ensuring they follow the path dictated by reason and virtue. This metaphor beautifully illustrates the Stoic approach to desires, including the sexual kind. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This powerful statement applies directly to our discussion. Mastery over desire begins in the mind. It's about recognizing our impulses for what they are, mere impressions that we have the power to accept or reject based on our judgment and principles. In the context of sex, this mastery means seeing beyond the immediate gratification to the potential consequences of our actions. It asks us to consider, does this act align with my values? Will it contribute to my well-being and that of others? The Stoics remind us that true freedom comes not from indulging every desire, but from exercising our capacity to choose based on wisdom and virtue. Now, let us delve into the second pivotal reason to approach sex with mindfulness according to Stoicism: the pursuit of virtue. Stoicism teaches us that living a virtuous life is the source of true happiness and fulfillment. But what does this mean in the context of our sexual behaviors and decisions? Consider temperance, one of the cardinal Stoic virtues. It is not merely about self-restraint or abstaining from pleasures. It's about finding the right measure in all things, including our desires and impulses. When it comes to sex, Temperance guides us to seek a balanced approach, one that honors our nature without becoming dominated by it. The Stoics viewed wisdom as the ability to navigate complex situations with clarity and moral insight. In our relationships and sexual encounters, wisdom asks us to consider the broader implications of our actions, how they affect not just ourselves, but also the well-being of others involved. It prompts us to ask, is this act contributing to a mutual good, or is it solely for personal gratification? Now, let's journey into the third realm of Stoic wisdom, personal freedom. In the Stoic philosophy, freedom isn't just about political liberties, but extends deeply into the choices we make in our personal lives. It's about liberating ourselves from the bonds of external influences and, crucially, from the grip of our own unruly desires. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies in our ability to exercise rational control over our own minds and actions. When it comes to sexuality, personal freedom isn't about unrestrained indulgence. It's about the conscious, thoughtful exercise of choice. It's the understanding that every action carries consequences and the power to decide whether those consequences align with our values and aspirations. As Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. This holds particularly true in the realm of sex. We may not always control our desires, but we do have agency in how we act upon them, whether we choose to pursue momentary pleasures or to exercise restraint for the sake of a more profound, enduring freedom. Mindfulness is a key companion on the path to personal freedom. By being aware of our desires and motivations, we can make conscious choices that align with our higher principles. It's not about denying ourselves pleasure, but rather choosing when and how to engage in activities that contribute to our overall well-being and personal growth. Venturing further into our Stoic exploration, we arrive at the fourth reason to approach sex with mindfulness, the harmony of the whole. Stoicism teaches us that we are part of a larger sex within the Stoic framework is not viewed in isolation, but as an integral aspect of human relationships and the natural order. It's an expression that can either foster unity and deep connection or lead to disruption and discord, depending on how it aligns with the principles of virtue and the common good. The concept of oikiosis illustrates how our sense of belonging expands from ourselves to our immediate relationships and ultimately to the wider community and humanity. This expanding circle of concern teaches us that in pursuing personal desires, including sexual ones, we should always be mindful of their impact on the harmony of our relationships and the community at large. In this light, Stoicism encourages us to approach sex not merely as a pursuit of personal pleasure, but as an act that carries the potential for creating deeper bonds, mutual respect, and understanding. It's about recognizing that our most intimate acts are not separate from the fabric of society, but are threads that weave together the social and moral order. Now, let's venture into the heart of Stoicism, exploring the fifth reason to approach sex mindfully. Focus on higher goals. Stoicism challenges us to transcend the immediate pleasures of desire and consider the broader context of our lives. It beckons us to align our actions, including those related to sex, with loftier purposes and enduring goals. In the pursuit of pleasure, particularly in intimate relationships, it's easy to become ensnared in the transient pleasures of the moment. Stoicism calls us to lift our gaze beyond the immediate horizon, encouraging us to consider how our choices contribute to the overarching narrative of our lives. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once remarked, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This principle extends beyond mere communication. It's a reminder to be intentional about what we allow into our lives. When it comes to sex, Stoicism invites us to be mindful of how our intimate connections contribute to our broader journey toward wisdom and personal development. Stoicism encourages us to view our lives as a continuous journey toward higher goals, goals that transcend the ephemeral nature of pleasure and desire. By redirecting our focus toward intellectual, moral, and spiritual growth, we enrich our lives with purpose and meaning. Let us now delve into the sixth reason to approach sex with mindfulness according to Stoicism: avoiding unwanted consequences. The Stoics, with their profound understanding of cause and effect, guide us to consider the ripple effects of our actions, particularly in the intimate sphere of our lives. The pursuit of pleasure, especially in intimate relationships. It's easy to overlook the potential consequences of our actions. Stoicism invites us to pause and reflect on the interconnected web of consequences that follow our choices, especially in the realm of our most personal interactions. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, cautioned that we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. In the context of intimate relationships, this rings true. Stoicism doesn't advocate fear or avoidance, but encourages a thoughtful consideration of potential consequences, leading us to make choices that align with our values and contribute positively to our lives and the lives of others. Foresight is a key element of Stoic wisdom. By contemplating the potential consequences of our actions, we empower ourselves to make informed, virtuous decisions. In the realm of sex, this means considering how our choices may impact not only ourselves but also our partners, our relationships, and the broader community. Avoiding unwanted consequences doesn't imply abstaining from pleasure or intimacy. Instead, it encourages us to approach these experiences with a mindful awareness, ensuring that our actions align. Now, let us journey deeper into the heart of Stoic wisdom as we explore the seventh reason to approach sex mindfully: preservation of inner peace. Stoicism teaches us that amidst the complexities of desire and pleasure, we can find a serene center, a sanctuary of tranquility that remains undisturbed by external circumstances. In the pursuit of pleasure, particularly in intimate relationships, it's easy to lose sight of our inner tranquility. Stoicism invites us to cultivate an unshakable peace, reminding us that our mental and emotional well-being should not be contingent upon external factors, including the ebb and flow of desires. Host, drawing insights from Stoic teachings. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, wisely noted, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." In the context of intimate relationships, this choice extends to how we navigate the often tumultuous waters of desire and pleasure. The scene shifts to an animated depiction of a person practicing mindfulness and maintaining inner peace amidst various external stimuli. Voiceover: mindfulness becomes our ally in preserving inner peace. By being fully present in the moment, we detach ourselves from the swirling currents of desire and maintain a steady anchor in the calm waters of reason. Stoicism teaches us that our peace is not found in the absence of desire, but in our ability to respond to it with wisdom and self-control. Preservation of inner peace in the context of sex means approaching intimate connections with a clear mind, free from the disturbances of excessive desires or anxieties. It is an invitation to find joy and fulfillment in the experience while retaining the unyielding calm that Stoicism offers. Now, let us reach the pinnacle of our Stoic exploration as we contemplate the eighth reason to approach sex mindfully: cultivation of lasting fulfillment. Stoicism, with its profound insights into the nature of desires, beckons us to seek a fulfillment that transcends the fleeting pleasures of the moment. In the pursuit of pleasure, especially in intimate relationships, it's easy to be entangled in the ephemeral, the transient nature of desire. Stoicism encourages us to transcend the surface and cultivate a deeper, lasting fulfillment that goes beyond the immediate sensations of pleasure. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, aptly noted, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." In the context of intimate connections, this wisdom guides us towards finding joy in the present, appreciating the depth of connection and shared experiences, rather than fixating on the pursuit of constant novelty or momentary gratification. Lasting fulfillment within the Stoic framework is not about denying pleasure, but about choosing it mindfully, in a way that aligns with our values and contributes to our long-term well-being. It's the fulfillment that arises from the conscious cultivation of meaningful, virtuous relationships. As we conclude our journey through the Stoic perspective on sexuality, we find ourselves standing at the intersection of ancient wisdom and contemporary relevance. Stoicism, with its timeless teachings, invites us to approach our intimate lives with mindfulness, wisdom, and a commitment to lasting fulfillment. From mastering our desires to cultivating emotional resilience, Stoicism offers a holistic framework for navigating the complexities of intimacy. It encourages us to view our choices not in isolation, but as threads that weave into the larger tapestry of our lives. As we reflect on these insights, let us remember that Stoicism is not a rigid set of rules, but a guide, a philosophy that empowers us to live in alignment with our highest values and aspirations. It is a call to be mindful architects of our own lives, shaping our intimate connections with intention and virtue. But hold on. If you're as passionate about spreading Stoic wisdom as I am and want to learn the art of crafting impactful content like this, I have an exclusive opportunity for you. Introducing my premium course on mastering the art of creating Stoic videos. In this comprehensive course, you'll learn the ins and outs of crafting compelling narratives, engaging visuals, and the subtle nuances that make Stoicism resonate with your audience. Ready to embark on this transformative journey? Simply slide into my DMs using the email provided in the description below, expressing your interest in the course. Let's together amplify the reach of Stoicism and empower others on their own transformative paths. In the pursuit of pleasure and connection, Stoicism encourages us to choose consciously, to consider the broader implications of our actions, and to contribute positively to our own well-being and the well-being of those around us. As we integrate Stoic principles into our intimate lives, we harmonize with the greater rhythm of existence, recognizing that our choices contribute to the grand symphony of human connection and shared experiences.